The generals don't trust him and think it's time for bridge and power plant day. Just in, the president is saying he's going to be making a very big announcement on Iran, but POTUS says he's got it under control.
Where does that stand today? Have you heard anything from them?
It's right on the borderline, believe me. If we don't get the right answers, it goes very quickly. We're all ready to go.
Right now, we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. We're respected all over the world. You saw that with China just recently. You saw that in Venezuela. You saw that Iran. Everything's gone. Their Navy's gone. Their Air Force is gone. The only question is, do we go and finish it up, or are they going to be signing a document? Let's see what happens.
The president earlier this week was an hour away from restarting the war. And the word on the street is the military was not effing around. That's a quote with this bombing campaign. It was going to be ruthless. The commander-in-chief gave peace another chance, but those targets are still staring us in the face.
Where does that stand today? Have you heard anything from them?
It's right on the borderline, believe me. If we don't get the right answers, it goes very quickly. We're all ready to go. We have to get the right answers. It would have to be a complete 100% good answers. And if we do, we save a lot of time, energy, and lives.
Thanks for watching. If you would please like the video, leave me a comment. Tell me what you're thinking. Last thing is, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. We're looking to bring subscribers onto this channel. And
just in, the president is saying he's going to be making a very big announcement on. Axios is reporting that Trump and Netanyahu had a dramatic and lengthy phone call. President Trump reportedly told the Israeli leader that he's on the cusp of a deal to formally end the war and launch a 30-day period of negotiations over the nuke program and the Strait. The Pakistanis and Qataris are the middlemen shuttling proposals back and forth. But POTUS says he's got it under control.
Don't forget, he was a wartime prime minister, and he's not treated right in Israel, in my opinion. I'm right now at 99% in Israel. I could run for prime minister, so maybe after I do this, I'll go to Israel, run for prime minister.
Sources are saying Trump's not sending a delegation to Islamabad if the Iranians don't agree ahead of time to our terms.
welcome to American News Network, where we bring you news that affect Americans and America. On the docket, I'm just going to put it right out to you. Same thing happened with Venezuela. I told you Trump's not going to keep playing around with these guys. He's going to go in and do something, and he went in and snatched him. I also mentioned to you about Iran. I said, here's the guy. He's going to go in and he's going to take Khomeini out. Sure enough, boom, he came into town and started kicking people's ass. Well, here it is again. And how do you think this is going to go over the next 72 hours? Let me tell you what's going to happen here. This is going to be a bad day for Iran. And here's why I say this. Iran could take a little lesson from college football. And you say, Frankie, why would you reference college football at a time like this? Oh, that's such a great question. If you go to Texas Tech, I think they used to have a thing where they would have like a Burning Man, or they would build this wooden contraption that they would end up burning down on certain games, like homecoming maybe. It might have been every Thursday night, but it was the Thursday before the Saturday home game. They did it at Bama. I know that it happens on other campuses. In fact, in high schools, it's common practice, because before Friday Night Lights happens, they have a Thursday night bonfire. People know what I'm talking about. If you're an American, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, I'm telling you that there's these things that we would have before football games called bonfires. And what it was the celebration. And this is how I relate this to Iran. We're going to be firing up the bonfires. There's going to be jets and planes and missiles and airmen and army men and Americans coming at you. Trump's not going to mess around anymore. I'm just going to call it out there. I'm going to make this prediction. I'm going to put it on the table. Here it is right now. If you take a look at what time it is, we're going in this weekend. Boom, we're going to hit these guys with bombs. Boom, we're going to hit these guys hard. I'm telling you, Trump's not messing around anymore. Iran, he gave you guys an opportunity to put together some sort of semblance of an agreement. Too bad. Good night, guys. Game over.
No enrichment and open the Strait. Trump says if they don't agree to that, things are going to get a little bit nasty. But these Iranians are impossible. You can't even get them to agree to talk about what you're supposed to talk about. The president has a lot more patience than most.
I never get tired. But what I like to do, if I can save war by waiting a couple of days, if I can save people being killed by waiting a couple of days, I think it's a great thing to do.
The Iranians are cornered, wicked, and cunning. They've been burning diplomats for decades. But now they're at their weakest point in history, and they're under tremendous economic pressure. The generals don't trust them and think it's time for bridge and power plant day.
We all know that President Trump is what I refer to as the backstop. He's not going to take a bad deal. He's not going to accept something that doesn't meet his objectives. My point is, I don't think there's any chance these guys are going to put something on the table. It's been 6 weeks. That's going to accept it. And let's get on with what we need to do and finish this once and for all.
The president's hoping economic fury will make him tap. The blockade's in full effect. The enemy is gasping. The president gave a commencement speech to the Coast Guard cadets today in Connecticut and gave the boys a nice shout out.
You have this young, handsome captain saying, do not proceed further. You are in enemy territory. Do not proceed further or we will shoot. And last week you saw one shot, not a missile shot, a bullet, a very large bullet. A bullet from 4 miles hit the rudder of the ship. And the rudder of the ship fell into the ocean. It was a beautiful thing to see. And the man said, no, no, we are going back to Iran.
Earlier today in the Gulf of Oman, Marines from the 31st Expeditionary Unit boarded another Iranian blockade runner, the MT Celestial Sea. Now it's property of Uncle Sam, and so's the crude. The blockade's about to turn around 100 ships. The president has a message for our sailors. Don't give up, ever.
Let me leave you with a few words of advice to maybe help you a little bit on your way. First, most important, never, ever give up. Never give up. They ask me, how do you be successful, sir? Starts with never give up. I've learned a lot about life, but the one thing I've really learned is that perseverance, never quitting, never giving up is a big deal. No matter how terrible the storm, no matter how difficult the mission, never surrender.
I just wanted to say thanks to Fox News. This was a great report by Jesse Waters. He's always impressive to watch. Second thing is I just want to say goodnight again to Iran. These guys have no idea what's coming. They're going to get hit. The Iranian regime, I don't know what to tell you. You guys have been talking a lot of smack in Iran. You're not going to have a chance. Good night, Iran. Adios, amigos. It's nice knowing you.